Hello. Hello, Gavin. Hi, Daddy. Hi. So, it is raining.
It's raining.
It is raining. I think this is like, I think we managed to have a full week this summer, and we're just, this rain ends it. That it didn't rain, but it's raining now. But it's not raining like a ton, but it's raining some. So we were supposed to have an appointment with the orthopedic surgeon this morning.
Doctor.
The doctor. We're supposed to have the appointment at the, where?
Doctor.
At the doctor, at the hospital. And I got a call, what was it, 2 days ago? And, oh, the doctor's not gonna be here. We have to reschedule your appointment. But the only appointment we have in the time slot that you need is 3 weeks from now. Never mind, we haven't seen you at this location or any location in 6 weeks. I was not tickled. I was not tickled. I said, no, that's not acceptable. You know, she's offering me appointments at like noon, and I don't know if any of you have ever been to one of those hospital clinics, that's what they call them. But if you get there anytime past 10, you are there for like 2 hours. Like, it is crazy. Not to mention the fact that you can't find parking and, oh, we're going down a hill. Whee! Okay, so, my head. So yesterday, I was kind of cranky about the fact that they were rescheduling my appointment. So Michael tried to call them yesterday and tried to reschedule the appointment or confirm the appointment or something the appointment. And they weren't answering the phone. They had already closed. Wouldn't it be nice if you had hours like that? Like, actually. But okay, so then he called this morning when they were supposed to be open, and all he got was voicemail. Okay. And it would have been annoying, but I guess, you know, tolerable if all we were doing was going in for a checkup, right? Like, yes, it's been 6 weeks, and, you know, yes, it was for another x-ray. It would have been tolerable. Wrong, unfair, totally. Not treating us like people, but treating us like numbers. That was not okay, but you know, if you're just getting a follow-up appointment because, you know, you've healed and that was not good. That was somebody who came in and cut the person next to us off, and the person next to us had decent reflexes, so they were trying to move over so that they didn't get rear-ended. Okay. We're back. This is why Michael doesn't vlog. This is why. I notice when it's raining and stuff, I don't talk to him a whole lot. Okay. Okay, so where was I in the story? Yeah, so if it was just a checkup, I think that's what I was saying. Well, this morning, I woke up and my toe, well no, last night, I said to Michael, because upstairs and like in the house, I'm not really wearing the cast, like the pressure cast, because he told me to start walking on it as I was able. And I've been able to do it in the house, and it hasn't been so bad. You know, it's uncomfortable, it doesn't tickle, but it's not awful. So that's what I've been doing. I've been, you know, walking around without the cast in the house. But last night, you know, I'm walking and I said to Michael, I said, it feels like it did when I first broke it. And it was a really, really weird feeling. So I wake up this morning.
It's red light.
I'm stopping.
It's a red light. Okay. So I get up this morning and I had a hard time sleeping last night because I was anxious about today, because we know that I conquer my anxiety every single day. But I was super anxious last night, so I was having trouble sleeping, and like I have been up since 4:30 this morning because once I was asleep, I didn't stay asleep. And I even asked Michael to bring Gavin into bed with me, because Gavin just, you know, like look, he's awesome. But he has been learning how to sleep in his own bed lately. Like having Gavin with me just gets rid of one anxiety that I typically deal with, that him being in his own space or in his own bed. You know, it's just as hard for me to be separated from him as it is for him to be separated from me. Like I still lie down in bed with him and get him to sleep most nights, and I know. Okay, I digress. So I wake up this morning, and what would you say? About 2/3 of my big toe? 2/3 of my big toe is a lovely shade of, what color would you say it is?
Bruise.
Apparently it's bruised. It's like a winey, purpley, somewhat bluey under the nail, like a dark black under the nail. And of course, for me, I'm a little freaked out about that, because if you remember, if you watch my vlogs for any period of time, you've likely heard about my father. My father passed away in 2006 at the age of 51, complications of diabetes. And a few years before he passed away, he actually had to have his leg amputated. So this whole process with my foot being broken and being in a cast, and like it has my anxiety going, nah. So of course I'm freaking out. Like I don't even want to show it to Michael this morning. But then I asked Michael to bring my makeup and stuff up, and I said like, I gotta show you something. Yeah. So then we made an assessment, and we're like, do we go to the appointment that they tried to cancel and reschedule because the doctor wasn't going to be in, or and risk having them send us away, because that's a real possibility, or do we just go directly to urgent care, who has the ability to do everything a hospital can do in a timely, care-focused fashion. We have liked our experiences at urgent care. So here we are, on our way to urgent care. Fun times. So that is where we're at, and what I have just spent like 8 minutes telling you the story. Oh, what are you eating? A bar. Gavin just had breakfast and he's having a Cliff Bar. Yeah, my vegan baby eats a lot. Can I still call him a baby? He's like a 3-nager now. So what else have I been doing while we are on our way to urgent care? I have been working on Gavin's homeschool curriculum, and we're starting to slowly implement things into. Yep, you gotta let Daddy drive, okay? Because the roads are a little slippy right now, okay? So we have been slowly implementing different techniques and teaching strategies, partially to sort of get the pieces of the curriculum going so that, you know, come September, it's not just bam, it's all there, but but also to get a grasp on my teaching style, Michael's teaching style, as well as Gavin's learning style. So we have been, you know, just putting something in here and putting something in there. Last night, you know, one of the things we did, for example, was Gavin has a snack every night before bed. And most nights, what do you have for snack before bed? Yogurt and granola. That has been his snack of choice. lately. It used to be yogurt and seeds. So you'd have hemp seeds or chia seeds in his yogurts. But right now it's yogurt and granola, and it's vegan soy yogurt, of course. But last night what I did is I you know, asked him what flavor it was, and he wasn't able to answer me right away. And I love those moments. Like, I love those moments when the answer is not instant, because it allows me to have a conversation with him, and it allows me to help to encourage him to think and to think things through. So it became a smell it. What does it smell like? Look at it. What color is it? Taste it. What does it taste like? And there's only 3 flavors of yogurt, so it's not like he had like a big decision. And they all look different. So that was, you know, the exercise we did last night. So that's the sort of things that's one of the things that we've, you know, we're starting to implement to get him thinking and engaging in the learning process. So that is what I have been like insanely busy doing. How have you been?
I got a wisdom tooth out.
Was that super fun?
Oh, so much fun.
The 2 hours it took them to dig it out. What did the guy tell you? The dentist is awesome. Okay, so like, first off, this dentist is awesome. So we actually ended up going to him. I think I was having pain or something. Oh yeah, my tooth broke. Duh. Okay, so my tooth broke, and we needed to go get it fixed, obviously, because I have pretty teeth and I'd like to keep it that way. So I go to the dentist first, and I'm like, okay, like, he's okay. And then they give Gavin a little checkup, and Gavin's teeth are awesome. And then Daddy goes in and Daddy gets a cleaning, and Daddy's teeth look amazing. So we knew that he was a good dentist. But then Michael still has his wisdom teeth. Like, how is that even possible? He's like 36, I think. No, 30. Yeah, you'll be 37 this year. Whew, okay. So Michael, you know, still had 3 of his wisdom teeth, but one of them in particular, that is oh, I see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Gavin loves trucks right now. But one of them was like really infected. Like, when the dentist was doing Michael's cleaning, he touched it, and I guess like a pus came out. Blah. Glad I wasn't there to see that. But Michael has struggled with halitosis, which is stinky breath, and it would be like the stink eye I just got. He's like, "Are you seriously telling them?" Oh. What did Gavin do? I missed it. Oh. No spitting. So it was a little stinky. Like, he would just brush his teeth, and it was stinky, and he would mouthwash, and it was stinky, and he would use the water pick, and it was stinky. Like, and it didn't even occur to either one of us that one of his wisdom teeth may have been impacted, infected, whatever. Okay, so he goes in. This is gonna be like a long vlog, just saying. He goes in for, you know, to go and have one of his wisdom teeth out. Apparently our insurance only allows him to have 1 out per year. What, like, really, why? Anyways, I digress. So he goes in to get it out. 2 hours, the poor guy is in the chair with his mouth open. But this is like, this dentist we already know is good, right? And we know that he's not gonna rush a job. Like, he's good. So he's in Michael's mouth, and what did he find out?
Instead of the 2 roots that it normally would have, my wisdom tooth had 3 roots that were really thick at the bottom. They actually made a little, almost like a teardrop. They got thick at the bottom. And he said they were 3 to 4 millimeters longer than any of my other teeth.
Hi.
So it took him a while, but he got the entire thing out.
And Michael, he's like, strong like bull. Michael went to work the next day for 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, what the heck is that? I am like, yeah, what the heck is that? Oh, yeah. But like, the dentist is just like, he's so awesome. So the dentist gives Michael his aftercare instructions. What did he put on your aftercare instructions?
He gave me his personal cell phone number in case anything was going wrong.
And
he called me that night to check up, make sure I was okay, and called me the next day because I didn't answer that night because I didn't hear the phone ring.
like, seriously. So you've given us your personal... What are you doing? Yeah. You've given us your personal cell phone number to make sure he's okay. That is like fantastic. But then you're also calling to make sure he's okay. And that's when we kind of went, you know what? Like, this dentist is like amazeballs. I'm just saying. And I've got like issues with things and people being in my mouth. Like, no, I just don't like it. Because I had orthodontal work before orthodontal work was comfortable. And I have TMJ and all sorts of lovely stuff. So, yeah, so that is what Michael's been up to. Anything else you've been up to? Oh, Michael's been building these super flippin' stinking cute shelves. Yes, which has been kind of fun. I think we're here. I think we're here. Ah. So we will show you those at some point.
We're here, little
yeah,
man.
we're here. Oh my goodness, and we have like front parking. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we are going in to urgent care. You ready? Am I walking in, or are we using a wheelchair?
Which chair do you want? Theirs or ours?
Theirs. I would rather use theirs. That way I don't get germs all over mine. See, mine's like right there. Yeah, so that is what we have been up to. So now we're at urgent care. Michael's just gonna go and find their wheelchair. Are you holding your bar? Oh, I don't want to hold your bar. Yes. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yes.
No, thank you.
Yes.
No, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, can you say goodbye to our friends?
Bye.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye.